been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
So the New York starting five. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Raptors, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Now Brunson, following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Bridges outside. They get it back. Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
And he knocks down the first one.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
And Towns drops them both. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
After Brunson, here's the 3. New York missing again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barrett against Hart. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic.
Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Brunson the pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
To the inside. Here's Towns. Good. Nice job down low. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. the league's leaders in rejections this month. Scotty Barnes is second.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Ingram kicks to Barnes. This one for three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Birtle's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. Outside, Towns. Part with a screen on Pirtle. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Shoots over Bridges and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Brunson fires the 3. Bridges misses. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Now, Brunson, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Pass to quickly. Here's Barrett. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on quickly. Brunson the pass to Towns. They get it back. Hart wide open. He fired. And the Knicks miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. Good on the 7-footer. Pirtle's got his second basket.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a chance here to check out some stats for Scotty Barnes.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Bridges outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson, the bounce pass. Hart outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. It's all knotted up.
Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Now here's Barnes. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And it's Ingram missing. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Brunson with a clean look, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Back to quickly. Here's Murray Boyle. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Quickly against Anunoby. Here's Brunson driving the lane. Good D by Barnes.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
So it's the Knicks now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. New York, no good that time either. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got 5 now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
You must have left the dancing shoes at home.
On defense, the Raptors. 6-point lead. Robinson finds Clarkson. To end the run, jams it in off the great move.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
Pass to Dick. Barnes outside and stolen by Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you.
No quit. All All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Walter. Pass to Dick.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Barnes outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus. Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Pass to Shed. And it's Barnes at the elbow. Here's Walter. He's covered by Clarkson. That one good for 2.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Knicks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. He can't get that one. Back to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Barnes outside. Pass to Shed with the drive. Now Dick. No good on the 3. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Clarkson passes to Bridges. Back to Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Back to Dick. Clock at 6. All alone. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Knicks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Landry Shamet. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the point.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Alvarado passes to Shamet. Outside, Towns. Pass to Alvarado. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Shamet missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
At the elbow, it's Robinson. The layup missed.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
And it's quickly in the corner. Pass to Murray Boyle. Quickly looking it over. Shoots over Alvarado. And it's quickly missing. Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Shamet kicks to Clarkson. And the Knicks miss again. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to quickly. From deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And the Raptors making a change here. Battle's checked in. And here's quickly for 3. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. There's Shamet. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Now, here's Quickly. All sorts of time. Count it. Quickly's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Alvarado finds Robinson. Left side, Towns. A rebound by Battle. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Quickly. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Knicks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. To the left side wing. Towns down low. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Battle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shamet with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. A three-pointer is right on target. Alvarado's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Battle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 3. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And the Raptors with the ball. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. And it's Quickly missing.
Also, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Alvarado. Clarkson on the wing. He's got 7. Shoots over Walter. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 9 points.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a new group in for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Still scoreless. A three from quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto trailer. Here's quickly. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Quickly's got 12 points in the game. Brunson outside. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Ingram outside. Back to quickly. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brunson right side. Brunson from long distance.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to quickly. And here is Ingram. He has 5. Barrett, no good. To the middle. Back to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Raptors trail by 8. Ingram outside. They set the pick. To stop the run. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Ingram. From deep, Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
We need you to get round right now for your North Side Crew.
Pirtles checked in for the Raptors. Walter comes in for quickly. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in. Here's Barnes. He had 15 points last outing. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Walter. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hart, no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team.
Take a break.
Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And the first one drops. And for lottery-bound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
Now here's Brunson. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Bridges, right side. Rebound by the Raptors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Here's Hart. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 16.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Walter. 7 points in the game. Fades and shoots. Barrett, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Raptors moving the ball around. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself the face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brunson against Barrett. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Boy, it feels like Brunson improves as a facilitator every single year.
Ingram dishes to Pirtle. Ingram outside. Barrett setting a pick for Ingram. Pass to Barrett. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Barrett's got 9 points.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Brunson outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And here is Ingram. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
And the second free throw, good. Now Brunson. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. We'll see if they can sustain it. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Turtle. And it's Ingram at the three, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Fires top of the key. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Quickly.
Well, this is Quickly in a nutshell. This guy can light up a defense in a hurry.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
He's feeling it. Ingram. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Barrett. Off target from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Barrett.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. Muscling it in. Brunson.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. A pretty good start to the half. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt. Superman. And that means bringing home to the West, you've got right.
Now we get a chance to check out some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Pass to quickly. Here's Barrett. Launches a three. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Boy, that comfort level from three-point territory, that is something R.J. Barrett's continued to work on.
And here's Towns, defended by Pirtle. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 13 points.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Barnes outside. Anunoby against Ingram. That shot missing. Good D by Anunoby. Towns for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ingram kicks to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Anunoby. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Towns against Pirtle. Towns, no luck. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Ingram. He's got 13. Plays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got 15 points.
Utilizing his crazy length, Ingram has that 7'3" wingspan, and it helps him score over the defender.
Now here's Hart. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And here is quickly. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Fires the 3. And it's quickly missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
For the 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Onside Barrett from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Towns for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Now here's Brunson. He's got 25. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Towns with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Bridges outside. Here's Hart. Bangs home the trifecta. Hart's got 6.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ingram finds Quickly. Barnes bounce pass. With the step back. 6 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. The kick out to Anunoby. Off target from outside.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
And again, no good by Toronto.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Ingram with it. He's got 17. Pass to Quickly. Bertle sets the pick for Quickly. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Brunson kicks to Towns. Now Hart. Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside. And here's Barrett. 14 points for him. Here's Barnes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 5.
How about that physical finish from Scotty Barnes? He uses his body to get separation.
Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barrett the pass to Barnes. On the wing quickly. Brunson covering, and he trims the lead to single digits. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams will make substitutions. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Raptors in second.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
The Knicks leading by 8. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
His three-pointers off the mark.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The Knicks shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Diawara, the pass to Alvarado. Now, here's Shamet. Robinson a screen on Dick. And it's Shamet missing. Here's Walter. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Dick. Scoreless thus far. There's the pick from outside the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Pass to Murray Boyle. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. To go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Andrew Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Clarkson in at the 2 spot. For 3, the shot by Murray Boyles, no good. The Knicks leading by 15. Pass to Alvarado. And here is Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Shamet's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Knicks. The Raptors shooting around 41% on the night. Lets it go from deep. Dick can't get it to go. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Towns kicks to Shamet. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Dick finds quickly. Puts up a 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Alvarado passes to Clarkson. And so the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Pass to Mamoukelashvili. Here's Murray Boyle. Now Dick. He's covered by Shamet. Just 4 to shoot. There's the pick. Dick can't get it to go.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Here's Alvarado. The 3-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Mamoukelashvili. Hands it from downtown. Mamoukelashvili has got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Towns. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Here's quickly. Latre. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Shamet kicks to Clarkson. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 17. Pass to quickly. Back to Dick. Shoots over Shamet. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period. I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Here's quickly. Now Dick. Lets the three fly. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Got a piece of it. Dick with the steal. On the wing quickly. He's defended by Alvarado. Looking to get it going. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Offline with his three. Raptors trail by 19. And it's quickly in the corner. Pass to Dick. Back to quickly. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Clarkson's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Trying to get something going. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, guarded by Robinson. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Deuce Dempsey.
New group in for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. New York leading by 19. It's Hart on the wing. Bridges deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on quickly. From deep, Brunson. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingram outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some good young players on the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long, the possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Both free throws good for Ingram. endorse the Raptors, it would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
Here's Ingram. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Ingram right side. On the wing quickly. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Brunson. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Not going to go that time. Raptors trail by 17. Pass to Murray Boyle. From down in the low post, it goes. Murray Boyles has got his first points of the game. Outside, Towns. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Hart, no good. The Raptors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Quickly finds Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyle. On the 3 off target. The Knicks leading by 15. And here is Hart. Brunson, left side. Hart inside. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's quickly missing.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Anunoby, right side. Pass to Hart. This one for 3. Barrett rips down the rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Now Ingram. Shoots it up. The 20-foot jumper, good.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some serious love. New York, Raptors,
Raptors making a switch here. Bertles checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Anunoby. Now Towns. Towns, the screen. The three is off.
It's really a tale of two quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
How about the vertical Emmanuel quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
The Knicks leading by 11. Now Towns, Hurdle with the steal. Ingram right side. Barnes cleared away by Hart. New York shooting for the game at 42%. Now here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on quickly. Does not go in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Ingram, Brunson there for the rebound. Outside Bridges. Barnes against Hart. Here's Towns. Puts it up from 17. That does not go. Outside Barrett. Now Ingram. Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. And get the three.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Knicks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks.